You know, there is a saying, and it goes something like this. When your enemies are making mistakes, do not interrupt them. Now, I'm not saying you should consider your ex the enemy, rather simply view them as one of many human beings you have no contact with. I guess what I'm really getting at here is don't interrupt them during the breakup process because them breaking up with you could potentially be a mistake on their part, and you do not want to make it easy for them by interrupting them and breaking no contact. In your head, they may be making a huge mistake. From your point of view, breaking up with you is a big mistake. In their head, they have been considering this for a long time now, and they finally convinced themselves to do it. In their head, it's the right decision. Maybe they will realize they made a mistake and reconcile with you. Maybe they are making the best decision for themselves at this point in time. Either way, do not make it easy for them by breaking no contact. Do not interrupt their breakup process. Welcome back to the Love Fix. It's Nick, guiding you through your relationship and breakup problems without the BS. If today's video is not enough for you and you would like to book a one-to-one voice coaching session with me over Zoom so that you can get over your breakup, you can drop me an email at thelovefix20@gmail.com. My details are also below in the description. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. A lot of you tell me that your exes offered you their hand in friendship post-breakup, and in their head, I have no doubts that they believe it to be a genuine offer. But the intent behind their offer, well, that's another story altogether. You see, breakups can be very hard for the dumper as well, and some of you may not realize this or even think this at this point in time. They have spent weeks, months, maybe even years thinking about how they are going to break up with you, what they would say, and how they're going to break it to you gently. However, consciously or otherwise, they know it's a big lifestyle change, and that means at some point or another, they will feel the pain of the breakup. They will likely offer a low ball offer of friendship so they can validate themselves and to make the process easier for them. Just like the kid you hated back in school, now sending you a friend request on Facebook 10 years later. You know, the kid who barely acknowledged your existence and made your life hell. You look at your phone screen with utter confusion because the person who hurt you the most now wants to be friends. Their offer of friendship feels like validation to you, but in fact, it's them who are seeking validation from you. They want your friendship so they can feel better about all the shitty things they did to you. It's like, dude, I thought you were a prick back in school. I still think you're a prick, so why would I accept your friendship? This is kind of what your ex is doing in a weird way. You wouldn't accept friendship from the dickhead back in school, so why would you accept friendship from your ex, the person who has dumped you and fundamentally just tore your heart out? It's very important to understand their intent behind the offer of friendship. They are using you to get over you. So today is about having enough love and validation for yourself to say to your ex, I only want romance with you because friendship isn't enough. And I won't settle for anything less. If you don't want a relationship with me, that sucks, but I accept your decision. However, I cannot be a part of that, and the best course of action for me is to not be friends with you right now. The thing is, your ex won't be expecting that kind of reaction, and in a way, it's kind of like a counter rejection. Well, that's how they may take it. The thing is, a lot of you may accept friendship as a symbol of hope, and that if you stay close by, it will be the best shot you have to get them back. Guys, this will just confirm to your ex what they already thought. You're too available and will take them back at any time. There is no value in that, guys, because there is no rarity. What happens to products that are readily available? It becomes mundane, cheaper, and no one really cares. What happens when a product is rare and always out of stock? The demand and price skyrockets and it's wanted even more. It has more perceived value simply because it's never available. And this is where you need to be. You need to increase your perceived value. i.e. you're the prize, you're the rarity, and you're currently out of stock. So, my broken-hearted friends, stop making it easy for your ex. Make sure you are out of stock, and if they want to reconcile, your buying price just doubled. Sure, they may never accept your terms, and that's a risk you may take. In fact, I'm almost certain they will get pretty shitty with you when you reject their offer of friendship. But I'd rather risk losing that person forever than being with them under conditions that no longer suit me. They may think your new price of entry to a relationship with you is too high, and they may walk away. But so what? Do you really want to be with someone that can no longer match your level? You're the prize, not your ex. It's better to go out on your shield than to live on your knees waiting for the scraps from the table. So guys, you have a very important decision to make today. Do you want to be the author of your story or just the observer? They may even start to hate you for rejecting their friendship, but I'd rather be hated and remembered for enforcing my boundaries and principles than being the guy accepting scraps from the table. And one day their brains will say to them, wow, they never contacted you. Rejection isn't so much fun, is it? So guys, if you've managed to stick with me this far, thank you very much. A video will be popping up on your screen about now, which I think you enjoy, and it's the essentials of getting your ex back. That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. Stay strong, keep your chin up. I'll see you on the other side.